All right, so this is BS Super Mario USA Power Challenge. We're back with it. I've decided I am just gonna do the 4 days of it here, or the 4 weeks. It's a little bit, not ideal, but if I really wanted to, I could watch the videos later and stuff. I don't know, we were joking about maybe doing it live, so we're gonna start here now on episode 2 of 4. There's just enough here to do that after playing it last time and I was preparing the VOD, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna finish this up. Maybe I'll revisit it. Maybe I'll watch the videos with translations or something, I don't know. But for now, I'm just gonna play these 4 and nail that down before moving on to the next N64 game. Oh, let me go and start the timer, I guess. We're kind of stuck on a loading screen here, so we'll be here for a couple minutes. So it does show this picture. This is this week's characters. We've got 2 Birdos to beat. Oh, here we go. That was fast. All right, once again, we have no music because I do not have the radio broadcast. Where was this screen again? Ah, there we go. Peach is talking, I can't see. It looks like 3 statues, 3 statues, 4 statues, and then warts somewhere out there. Again. Triclide, yep. Oh, I did not. I looked away for a second, and I did not catch that bullet. Oh, get wrecked by iframes. I'm not sure, what you mean for the audio? The original audio? I don't know. I don't have a plan. Hello, Mouser. Mushroom? Well, that was fast. I guess we're doing this now. All right, let's do the Suji strats. I can't even reach it. See? I knew that would happen. I know if I timed it right, I could have, or if I preemptively did it, but... Huh? Thank you for your navigator for the sub. Giving me some actual music to listen to. Shoot. I gotta remember how to do this fight. Why do I, forget every single time I play this game? Oh! I wish I could just kill him with this. That would be fantastic. And I just wasted it. Whoa! Bubble bounce off of stars physics? I'm actually a little bit salty about that one. I have the camera, too. I have that app already. Or I have the cart for that. Hello, C-Pink. I have no idea how that's gonna work with my SNES console, though. That might be pretty goofy, but we'll try it out. All right, beat him. That was better. Oh, so it does have Super Game Boy support. You just hold your entire SNES as your camera? That's really funny. All right, well, there's Wart conquered. That was pretty fast. I definitely could see there being a statue hidden with this potion somewhere. They like to do that. Those were kind of evil. But we can use statue locations and stuff to figure out where they all are. Now, let's go down here. That was just bad. A Zelda Game Boy camera? Nice. Mine's just blue, I think. The one I got. I also got my N64 microphone attachment already. I'm gonna get the original mic too, although I think you can use others. And then I'm also getting I've already ordered the, what's it called? It's the thing I don't have. The Rumble Pack, finally. I've gone all these years without a Rumble Pack. I have a memory card. I'll admit I'm slightly concerned about it because I feel like I've had issues with it in the past, so hopefully that works. I can test it when the game comes. I mean, I should maybe do it already. What's an easy game I could test the memory card with? Anyone have any good ideas? So I definitely missed a statue there. That's fine. It was indeed the middle. It's probably a potion in the first area. What do you call it? A statue. Mario Kart 64. Oh, like a time attack time, right? Yeah. Oh, that was evil. Oh, I got it. Wow. That actually counted still. I didn't think it would. Yeah, Mario Kart 64 for time attacks. You could save it on a memory card. But it was like limited, so it's kind of funny. I almost thought about putting the music on anyway, because it's not like you were supposed to play this in silence either, but I don't know. I still want to potentially leave it open if it ever makes sense to sync it with mine, although I'd probably be talking over them a lot, so I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh well, this is what I'm doing. Ah! Oh, that was bad. Yeah, 2 goes per entire... That seems like such a... like, not really worth it, but... Okay, wouldn't be surprised if there's a statue here, so... I have no one to blame but myself. I think Rayman uses it? That's the game that we had it for. Was Rayman 2. So it has worked in the past. I just seem to remember having some problems with it. What if it's something crazy like in those rocks over there to the right? Would they do that? I feel like they could, right? Well, I just swapped characters. Oh, I'm nervous. That's what it is. Would they do that? All right, I'm gonna try one more. I don't want to waste too much time here. I should have done the one in the back first. Oh well. All right, let's try that. Just see. No, they didn't. Huh. Is there really none here? I'll check all these for statues. They might have a bomb somewhere. I don't know. I think I can figure that. I can figure it out. But thanks. Few sports games that ate up the entire memory card. Yeesh. These are all so similar. At least I didn't spend nearly as much time on Wart this time. I like how they just poof occasionally. Oh! Kind of wild, though, that those Virtual Boy games are seeing the light of day. I think it's really cool, actually. I feel like I've definitely missed a statue somewhere, though. It feels like a long time with that one. I guess there is only 3, but it's not like these levels are too long. Right's, I think, the right, or left, I think, is the right way, so let's go the wrong way. Wait, maybe not, because there's a lot of bad guys over here. Ah, I knew it. Oh, look, it's Triglide. He's mocking me. I don't know what he's saying, but... Whoa! What was that? I just saw a giant Phanto. Ah! Ow, it got me. I'm a scrub. Dude! This is a terrible room to have a ghost Phanto chasing me. Yo, I'm gonna die to this. This is gnarly. Dude, in this room? That's terrible. Like, I don't know if that's unlucky, but like, kind of too bad it happened in this room of all rooms. Yeah, I'm glad Nintendo's acknowledging it, too. I feel like, at this point, like, come on, it's gotta be a matter of time before the Game & Watch gets on the Nintendo Select service, right? Surely they'll do it. Obviously, we probably won't get licensed character ones, but... Yeah, I've missed another statue. It's gotta be in that room, though, because that's like the only potion, right? Now, Peach for Birdo is not really ideal, but I'm fine. Oh, switch to Luigi. Yeah, more canceled games would be really cool, too. Acer Blue Knight, by the way, welcome. So I'm guessing it's in the middle again. I missed two. That first one didn't count? Well, I know where that is. Jodie Summers and James McCloud from F-Zero were actually in Zero Racers before F-Zero X. Oh, interesting. It's kind of neat. Or an entirely new collection. Yeah, they could do that. That'd be cool, too. I know. That's the biggest tragedy, though. I'm going to be, like... The Virtual Boy is going to be sitting there for, like... that's gonna be the, I think that's now the console with the biggest gap, right? Between, its start date and its end date. No statue in here. Oh yeah, Game & Watch is still probably pretty wide. And I actually think Game & Watch has potential to extend. I could see them doing another anniversary thing with those. I don't know if they will, but I could see it. Because they haven't done it for a while now. A new gallery game? Yeah, that could be cool. A Metroid Game & Watch? Yeah, you put, like, Super and the original on there, maybe. Wait, have they done a SNES game, though? I think it's all been NES. Maybe they would just put the original Metroid. Which Game & Watch would you turn into a Metroid skin? Oh, once again, this is probably the right way. Yeah, Kirby one would be cool, too. Oh. Oh, you're talking about just collections, yeah. Wow, I'm not seeing any statues here. This is a little bit suspicious, or, like, concerning. There's supposed to be 4 in this stage. Would they really, ow, like, hide some in the sand? That would be miserable. I am very concerned about the lack of statues I'm seeing here. Uh-oh. Could be one here, one of these. I'll take this out. You can. Can you take potions then out of rooms? Huh, wow, I have majorly missed statues this time. Some of them I can see where they would be. But I'm a little concerned. Nothing? What? Where are these? Oh, boss time. Ooh, lion with Metroid. I see it. I see it. Oh, okay. They just give you a statue. Tetris or Puyo Puyo. Yeah, I mean, that works for the format, or like the handheld, that would work. They'd kind of feel, well, I don't know. I guess you could do it. Tetris is always a little tricky because Nintendo doesn't actually own the rights, you know, so you always got to get the Tetris company on board, but certainly not impossible. What would fire be? What would you be rescuing? What would be bouncing out of the building with Metroid? Oh! A Kid Icarus one. At that point, you could just have the whole kit. Oh, wait, you wouldn't have. Oh! Wait, what am I doing again? So that's where the mushroom is. I kind of want to just grab it, honestly. Can you bring... I want to test something. You're bouncing a bunch of mother brains. Can you bring these down into these too? No, you can't. I'm kind of glad. All right, time to hunt for... statues. Not here. Where was the first statue? I forgot. It was in one of these. Pokemon, I feel like, is pretty easy to fit into, like, any scenario. You can make a minigame out of anything. Ooh. Like, I'm thinking Pokemon State. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's level 1. Done. I'm a little concerned about the final level, but let's keep going for now. What? Ow. I understand the concern. You never know what the future holds. But I do think it's going to live for a very long time. At the very least. It'd be cool if they had an option. Oh, I forgot about that. It'd be cool if there was both options, but I kind of see why they don't want to do that at the same time, too. Just from, like, I don't know. It's a bit much. It could be, not confusing, but I don't know. But, you know, someone could buy just Mario Brothers instead of getting the service or whatever. So I don't know if it would happen. Yeah, I've thought about that too, Sir Blue Knight. It is kind of interesting, because on the one hand, it would be really cool. But on the other, for one, they are purchasable on the NSO already. I'm not NSO. On the Switch. Like, we have the Hamster series. But then also... part of me is worried that with some of those old games, there's the difficulty of, you know, the situation that happened with Ikigami and, Donkey Kong. Like, does Nintendo even have the ability for some of the... This really stinks. Hello, Confused Mista. Yeah, it does. It's really cool that those are... I'd love to see it. I'd love to see all their arcade stuff. Give me Monkey Magic and it's all its glory. Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't be unheard of. They could do it. They certainly could. Or, like, just because they're on Hamster's arcade archives. But the fact that Nintendo went with that route just makes me wonder more from is this really what they're interested in doing kind of standpoint? But you're right. It's certainly possible in that regard. Where the heck is this? I thought it, like, had to be in here. Does it not? Was there a potion anywhere out here? I don't think there was, right? Is there, like, a mechanic I'm missing to where they could do, how they could do statues here? Did I actually try every one of these? I feel like I might not have. It also takes, like, a million years to check these all. Wow. I do think there could be some, I do think there could be some, rights issues with Nintendo's old arcade stuff, though. Monkey Magic should be a stage in Smash. Hey, I'd vouch for it. I feel like I checked all these, but now I'm, like, doubting. And I thought for sure there was a way to get to the bottom of one of them, but... Oh, I definitely checked these. I'm remembering this. Because you were supposed to listen to it on the radio, Sir Blue Knight, and we have recordings in YouTube videos, but, like, they're also overlaid with someone else's sound effects, so there's no way to, like, play it with the ROM. There is music that's in the ROM, but they weren't enabled because you were supposed to listen to the music through the radio. And people have made, like, patches to enable them, but I'm just not totally sure how I feel about that, because it was not like it was in the game originally. I don't know, maybe I could have. I've thought about it, but I've kind of already done it one way. This leaves me open to the possibility of somehow overlaying it in the future. Also, the original music is copyright. Or has copyright music in it, I should say. And could cause problems. Man, what am I missing here for the statue? They wouldn't put it up here, would they? That seems ridiculous. I have not played Pilot Wings yet. No. What the heck? Did I play anything shogi? No. Dude, this is terrible. What sort of event is this? Whatever. No! This is awful. Huh. I have no idea where the statues are. Have I missed a potion somewhere? I don't think it's a bug. It's probably, they're probably talking about it with the audio about what's actually happening here. Oh, there is another potion. Well, shucks. Well, I lost my ability to run. Okay, I'm just gonna guess. My first guess is here. Oh, that was really stupid of me. Yes, okay. There we go. I thought there was another shogi game somewhere. Okay, 2 in this level. There's certainly one with a potion here. Just wasn't there. Dude, this darkness effect is terrible. It only is that Wii game? I thought there was another one for some reason. Maybe they'd put it up here. Nope. Is the nighttime effect finally over? It's the only one with shogi in the name. Oh. That might just be the one I'm thinking of. Shogi's gonna be hard, because I don't actually know how to play shogi. I kinda do, but not really. It's gonna be somewhere here. One of them, at least. I'm surprised there wasn't one in that room up there, but maybe it was just too easy. This could be annoying. Yeah, if it's online only, then I can get away with not having to, like, beat a really difficult CPU, so I might luck out with that one. Let's try the bone pile maybe here. Piles. Ooh, actually, this is a good spot. I could definitely see this being it. Good enough. Okay, so there's one. Actually, let's double check which one that one is. We're at the start, so. Okay, that was indeed the second one. There is one more somewhere. I didn't see any potions from here on out, so I'm a little concerned about this next one. I mean, I guess they could throw another one in this room with the potion, but I doubt it. Is there a secret room or something I don't know about? Oh, it's a door. Whatever. I should have grabbed the mushroom, I guess. I will say that there is a little suspicious, but I don't know how... Would I need to be like Luigi or something? Or don't they all have the same height when duck jumping? I noticed these earlier, but... Weird. If I could get that bird up there, he could get me up, but... Oops. Dude, is there, like, tech? Oh, wait. I feel like this is actually doable, but no way this is what they meant for you to do. I should probably look around elsewhere first. Ah, it's not easy. Ah, whatever. Where else could this be? Oh, there's an event eventually that shows you where the statues are. Or like once you get late enough. Oh, I didn't think you would. I didn't think you would hit me there. Whoops. Or does Luigi actually still go higher with his duck jump? I can't remember. Does he still go a little higher? Hmm. Mario 2 version of a shell jump. Maybe they'd throw something down at the bottom here? But last time there was one at the bottom of the sand, I could, like, see it, so I kind of doubt it. Hmm. Thank you. Doesn't seem like there's anything there. Really, doesn't seem like there's much. Any N64 games I haven't played that I'm excited to try? There's a couple. Like, I haven't played F-Zero on the N64. I haven't played any of the Mario Sports stuff on the N64. I'm a little curious about those, too. I haven't played Mischief Makers, and I've heard good things about that one. I don't think I'm gonna hate Pilot Wings or anything, but I wouldn't necessarily say that's one I'm especially looking forward to. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised, though. Where is this? Oh, GoldenEye I'm kind of interested in. Yeah, I've never played that one. I know some people say it doesn't hold up well, but I'm still curious regardless. I've never played it. I really don't think they're gonna hide one at the bottom here, but... I'm concerned about this. Where could this be? Do you know, Magic Julie Nerd? Is there a way to restart a stage? Unfortunately, there's not really a way to climb back up here. Oh, now he's shooting fire at me. You join that crowd? Well, I'm curious regardless. I mean, they could throw another one in here, but... would they really put just 2 in this room? Can Luigi make that jump? I feel like he might be able to, but I'm not sure. Because didn't I make this jump with Luigi? Am I crazy? Okay, why is this jump, like, impossible? There we go. I don't really have Luigi anymore, though. I don't know if I'd ever get him back. Animal Crossing is a tricky one. That's probably the ultimate goal will be to pay off debts, but I definitely want to do a lot more. Exactly what and how, I don't know yet, but... Wish there was an easy way I could test this without having to die. Ugh. I have to do this whole thing again? If I fail? You could be here for even longer. Wait, I restarted the whole thing for that. So even if you move your cursor off, you reset? Gnarly. Maybe I'll fail at home, because the first time I played an FPS game was, I didn't use a mouse. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Mario again. Bummer, I wanted Luigi. I don't know if I'm gonna get Luigi again. Oh, wait. I switched to Peach already. I played Peach like 3 different times on this level, though. Give me Luigi again, would you? Wait. Does he make this jump? Please don't switch away. I'm gonna run out of time. Oh, I'm stupid. I should have done that from the beginning. No! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind is what I'm gonna lose. He does make it. It's not even up there! Where the heck is this then? Wow. It's not actually up there. Where could this be? I'm starting to get nervous. I could try lowering this entire sand room. Picking up every piece of sand. Why is Mouser still here, by the way? Man, where is this? I don't think there's any plants I've missed. They wouldn't throw it in the triclad room before the other one, right? That doesn't really make sense. Would it be some weird, like, mechanic I don't know about yet? Like a POW makes one fall from above? Anyone actually know where this is? I could look in the boss arena a little more closely, I guess. I feel like it's got to be somewhere in the previous room, but... Okay, it could be in this one, too. You've never played an FPS on PC? I far prefer mouse controls for FPS games. I did once. There might be some windows between the door. I checked, like, the far right, but I think there's a few spots between where it could be. I think I checked here. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna reset it because I just did that. Oh, well. Peach is angry. What is she raging about over there? Oh, the fact that I can't find this thing. Wouldn't by now we have this the statue preview anyway? Like, shouldn't I actually have seen it at this point? Because I think it's gonna end on me any second here. I feel like I would have seen the statue. If it was at this part somewhere. Yeah, I don't think it is. All the quicksand is gone. Kind of interesting. Is there a quicksand secret in this stage that I never knew about, maybe? A part where if you sink, there's actually, secret? Oh! There's Peach's rage now. Holy moly. Wait, I can still sink? No, I can't. Yeah, that's all I got. Where is this? I thought I was gonna get the star there. I got ripped up. Whoops. Wow, I don't know where this is. I really don't know. I got no ideas left. What could it be? I might just move on for now. We'll see. Maybe I'll come back to this one. It's the star, right? Oh, look, another star. Man, I did not know about this. The only other guess now is quicksand secret or something, but I don't think there's any way to get to the bottom of any of those pots. And it's over. Well, I never found it. I haven't decided yet, Sir Blue Knight. My leaning is to say the Switch 2 version, but I could see why people would want the Switch 1 version. The problem is if there's new content, I mean, I guess I could swap to a Switch 2 version after I finish playing it on a Switch 1. I don't know. I tend to lean right now towards just playing it on the Switch 2. Like, if a game has DLC content or update patches, I don't plan on playing it without the DLC first. I'm just gonna play it with the DLC active, you know? That's the current plan, though. My mind could change. I don't feel like I'm super dead set on that. Man, I wonder where this is. Do 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 do. I am currently making money. Huh. Bum 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 bum. Can I do a comparison shot? Maybe. That's a bit in the future. It's a little bit of, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the improvements are more things in motion. But I guess I could just find a screenshot. That wouldn't be too hard. People probably already made them all. Especially by that point. I wonder where that secret is. Where could it even be? Like, I guess it could be something in the sand. What else could it be? The positions are lying and it's somewhere else with the potion? I'll just try other things, the other levels for now. Maybe my eyes will be open to something, or I don't know. I don't feel like necessarily doing this all right now. Again. So, let's move on for now. After this finishes. I almost shouldn't even bother waiting for this. I just show my final score and all that, though, so I'm gonna wait. Do 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 do. How thrilling here. I'm just looking to see if... does that video... Is that video of the person playing it, did they get every trophy? Or probably not, right? Maybe they did. I just have no idea where this thing is. I don't necessarily want to look it up, but I'm curious. Doesn't look like it. Dude, how long do I have to be on this screen for? Oh, they do go back and look for things. I don't know whether or not they find them all, though. Yeah, they did not find it in that video. Dude, it's just like, maybe it just didn't exist and they trolled us. Credits of the voice actors again. I'm sure that guy did a great job. It is kind of interesting though, because like I didn't play Super Game Boy, or I didn't play like when I was doing original Game Boy games, I didn't play them on the Super Game Boy because they hadn't come out yet. But also that kind of worked as a comparison in some ways to how things changed when it came out. I don't know. Based on the movies. Oh, like the recent movies. That'd be kind of funny. A revival of it. All right, next is the fire dude. Oh, great, the snow world. They skipped a world, haven't they? Because they're probably just going to unique bosses and all that. Is there any other unique bosses? Or is the next do they end on Wart? I mean, it makes sense to end on Wart. There's still a screen after this. I was waiting. They lie, or not they lie, but it's definitely not an hour in the end, because you have to go through the opening loading and this final loading section. I still want to see a list of everything Nintendo has of this Satellaview on there in the museum. I think Spylight's gonna go sometime here, right? That'd be cool to see. I'm curious. We'll see how much it affects my list in the end. Yeah, I think there was probably talking or something going on right now, telling you what's gonna happen next time, because this is build up for the next week. The picture it's showing here. There's one more screen I'm supposed to see, though. I'm supposed to see my final score in the end. I don't know how long it's on this screen for. Looks like quite a while. Minutes. Oh. All right. Sadly, I missed out on a trophy. I couldn't, or statue. I could not find that. I kind of want to look for it, but I'm going to hold off on that for now. All right. Now we are on episode 3. Go ahead and start the timer. I wonder if, hang on. What if the Mario Wiki has it? Suji should just voice act everyone. Wow, I don't even see it on the Mario Wiki. Has anyone actually found this? Third statue? In level 3? I gotta find it then, right? Game Facts, does it have it? I don't necessarily, like I said, I actually am not quite ready to resort to this yet. I just want to see if it does have them. Well, the one guide on GameFAQs only has the first episode. Oh, wait. They actually have... Does GameFAQs have different entries for each episode? Okay, why am I stuck here for so much longer? It must be because I already had spent some time sitting there. Ah! How did I end up back on the first game? Okay, there is someone who... That's funny. They can count these all as different games. Yeah, it looks like it does have it. So I'm not ready to resort to that yet, but maybe later. Was there any mechanics I'm forgetting about from the first episode? There were some that were sitting there. And then there was just the ones that were in the doors, right? Dude, how long do I have to sit here for? This is taking forever. Oh, good old Satellaview stuff that were on a real clock. Oh, here we go. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Did I see the full story last time? Maybe it's because I spent time waiting? I don't know. That's kind of funny. Was there any other trophy types I'm forgetting from the first game? Statue types? Oh, maybe I should rewatch my footage. Maybe I'll remember while I'm playing this, or maybe I'll run into something that'll make it more clear. I don't know. We'll see. It's probably the... Oh, man, I got screen size is, like, was slightly different. Weird. Do. All right. These are the villains this week. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that turtle with that first week of watching a video. I mean, it is similar, but it's... I don't know. I just don't know. All right, I think I'm close. I hope I'm close. All right, finally. How many statues we got? 3, 3, 4. It's the same as always. There is a bubble listed for the first stage. And of course, there is a hidden... Well, that was easy. There is a hidden wart somewhere here to find. There's a potion somewhere here, right? Great. There definitely could be one somewhere here. I don't remember where the mushroom is either. Not here. Bet you there's a statue in this room somewhere. Could be here at the ending. Oh, wait, there's another potion here. Well, keep going for now. Oh, it's probably at the warp. Yeah, that's normally in this world. We've skipped a world, haven't we? A world or two, even. So this is not even the full game. Yeah, there is definitely a Mario statue somewhere else in that first part. I'm almost certain of it. I think this is the ending already, right? And there's the statue. Ow. When am I moving on to Pilot Wings? When I finish this. actually is this, though? Actually, hold on. Ah, I noticed that. They put the statue to the left. That makes me think it's got to be just like at the start of the stage with the potion, right? That was close. What's the fire dude's name again? The guy who I always forget is in this game. And there it is. Okay, that was pretty easy. Oh, this stage. Ow. Well, that wasn't too hard. There's 3 in this stage, too. Ow. This is also the stage, I believe, where I'm gonna find, wart. I don't think it's in this room, which is nice. There's probably another one somewhere here. Wow, that was terrible. Fry guy, that's right. Oh, that's so frustrating. You move on that screen and you lose your checkpoint. It's simple as that. I'm bad. Oh my goodness, I should have died there. Did he appear in the trailer? I didn't look at it too closely. I'll be honest, from what I saw, though, I kind of had this sense of, this kind of just looks like more Mario stuff and not necessarily, Galaxy. Oh, this is annoying. I can't reset this room, I don't think. Which is fine. I just find that it feels like the naming. I just did it again. I'm so mad. Wasting so much time. Feels more like the naming is just a name recognition thing more than anything else. At least so far. Or that's the impression I got from that trailer. Well, I guess I know wart's in there, so I could open that up. This is gonna be annoying. Is there more than one potion in this room, though? I feel like there might have been. Ugh. I'm so bad. Okay, don't move my thing. My cursor. Whatever. I'm so bad. Done the lost levels next. Oh my goodness, I'm playing so bad right now. Hold up. I need to lock in. I'm still worried about the statue in this one, because isn't there just another rocket at the end? Man, this room is going to be so annoying to find the statue in. Yeah, there's just a rocket. I have to either reset the whole level or die every time. Rough. I'm also now going to fight Wart. Oh, thank goodness. You're so kind. Is that the last one, though? Also, where's the mushroom on this stage? I don't even remember. Oh, now I'm Peach. Ah, I did not say to duck there. Hello? I'm gonna die, aren't I? I am not at the top of my game today. ba. In some ways, it's a little easier, Tiny. Aw. All right. Oh! I for some reason thought that ding was it saying I beat it. I clearly did not. What? Oh! I'm pretty sure he was one hit. Why am I back here? Are you kidding me? Yo, I'm getting wrecked. That was the second statue, though, thank goodness. Is that how it was before when I lost a ward? Man, brutal. And the mushroom, I can't get the mushroom on the stage unless I die. I don't even remember where the mushroom is either. Okay, this room is a lot easier with Peach. Like, a lot easier. A lot easier with Peach. Doesn't look like Mario at all, huh? Oof. Bummer. Wow. Please. I gotta lock in. I've played much harder games than this. How can I fail now? Woo. Oh, man. I know you've told me this 1,000 times before, Turtle. Oh, wait, never mind. I was trying to remember what video you started on, but because I was just noticing you talking a lot in Top Players Tennis, but you've been there for a while. It was the exercise game that you were there for. That's right. But you were helping out in Top Players Tennis, figuring out what the ridiculous goal win condition was for that game. That's actually going to be kind of a long video for sports games. I don't know how many people are going to tune into it, but a lot happened during that game. So, get ready. A lot of disasters. Alright, I beat him, finally. Took me long enough. I thwarted the war, that's right. Oh man, I do not feel like Luigi's what I want for this because controlling him is a little harder with the air. I don't know how that guy didn't hit me. I'll take it. It was also the first sports game with like a serious campaign mode, I feel like, which is kind of interesting. I think, right? Did I play any others with the campaign? I feel like the mushroom is on a tail somewhere here, but I don't remember whose tail. Not his tail. Alright, so the other mushroom, or the other statue is probably just somewhere in this bonus. Was this always here? If so, I'm a little disappointed that they added it here, because that just makes it even more annoying to find this. And I've probably already failed it. I wonder if you need to, like, take a potion to the end or something. Oh, it's just right here. Was that potion always there? Dude, that was a very well-timed star. Oh, I still have to fight Birdo, right? Oh, that works! Nice. Okay. Oh, this is the Ride the Birdo stage, isn't it? Well, so this is where the mushroom is. I bet you there's another one somewhere here, though. Oh, they could make it so that I have to ride with the potion. I bet you that's what it is. I mean, it's so easy to check, so I'll check one more time here, but I bet you that's what it is. Ouija with an egg. Oh, this is like a prime spot here. No! No, I don't have the potion. Is there another one on this stage? Someone else was mentioning Mouser. And what's funny is I don't remember Mouser, but I do remember seeing Birdo. I actually finally watched the Mario movie recently. Ah! It only took, you know, like over a year for the Nintendo guy to finally do it. Or was it a couple years at this point? It's been a few, hasn't it been? Whoa! Fry Guy in the middle of the stage? What are you doing here? Well, that's kind of easy. There's something here. What do I think about them bringing back Forming Spike? I thought it was pretty cool, all the references and stuff they had. I mean, sure, maybe you can say it's a little bit fan-pleasy, but I thought it was fun. Or, like, too fan-servicey. That was one of my favorite things about the movie, honestly. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. I didn't mean to fall down. You know what's funny? Do you know, I thought for the most part, the voices and stuff were fine. I didn't really like Cranky Kong's. That was probably my least favorite. I actually mostly didn't like, or didn't mind Donkey Kong, although it was hard not to notice whenever Seth Rogen did his Seth Rogen laugh, and not just hear that as, oh, that's the Seth Rogen laugh. Wow, I've gotten a lot of trophies here. Wait, where do you go here? Is this like a split? Oh, it's a key. I don't know how people generally felt about Donkey Kong's portrayal, but I thought it was kind of interesting. It reminded me almost more of the kind of original rivalry approach of the arcade games. That's the vibe I kind of got from him. Mario's kind of rival, but not necessarily a bad person. Oh. Wow. Dead. Dang it. Did I get everything in this one? What am I stuck on in 2 then? Ow. Wow. Ah. Dude, stop dropping it. Terrible. Ugh, there we go. Yeah, I better not mess this up now. There we go. All right. Wait, I didn't get one? Didn't I get 4 statues? What? I'm so confused. You guys want to hear my honest confession about the Donkey Kong lore? I don't think modern Nintendo sees Cranky Kong as the original Donkey Kong. Just from things they say and do now. Oh no! Nintendo World animatronic? I've never, I haven't heard of that. Be the first I've heard of it, but I believe you. I did one time look into this, and there's a line that almost implies it in Mario, or in Bonanza, but I checked the original Japanese, and it's a line they changed. The original Japanese version did not reference Cranky ever. The line about the original rivals had overalls and mustaches, that was not, in the Japanese version. Wait, so where's the statue? Didn't I get one here? I'm so confused. I just remembered something. Wait, is there always a key on level 3? This might be the thing I missed in the last stage. I just remembered where one of the statues was in the first set. It's kind of evil. It's not here. I thought that would be it. Remember how I had to go back to the key? That could be where it still is in the third one. I could have sworn I picked up 4 statues in this level, though. Am I crazy? I might be going crazy. Wait, where would it even be? I feel like there's too much about Bonanza that makes me doubt that Nintendo still sees it that way. Wait, what? Is this a looping room? What? Wait, this is just the beginning. What? Do. Because I feel like Bonanza forces something to be retconned. Whether that's none of the original cast is the original cast, or... Wait. Oh, that's the Birdo spot. Wait. They do this? Maybe it still would be. I don't know. It's not so much of what I, like, want, I guess. It's just, that's my suspicion I get. When you hear, Nintendo talk about the character. But yeah, you're right. The movie can also do whatever it wants. That is also very true. This is not a good time to get this. They've clearly changed some other things, too. Like Cranky being like a king. That's kind of different, too. That was exciting. It is here! I found it. Okay. That the NES existed in the Mario movie universe? Yeah, that is pretty funny. Well, I finished this one much faster. I wonder if it's a key in part 2. It might be the key. It's funny that they didn't do it in this one, though, so maybe I'm wrong. But that actually, it makes sense. You guys know what I can do? All right, how do you guys feel about me swapping to the second game and then coming back to this one to see my final score? No, I probably shouldn't. I don't feel like doing that. Doesn't the original Mega Man game show up as a game in Mega Man Legends? Does it? I forgot about that. But yeah, it's funny. I checked that because I had wondered about that with Bonanza, and I had Suji look into it. The original line is just something about, like, Cranky joking that... something along the lines of, like, the villains being more competent than Donkey Kong, so we should hire the villains instead of Donkey Kong to help protect the island, or something along those lines. It's a completely different line. They completely changed it. The weird thing is about that theory, and again, I guess Nintendo's website could be wrong, but I've looked into this way more than I should have. There is on the Nintendo website, there's a page where you can see kind of a bio of young Pauline, and it said that she's the Pauline that's been in all the games so far. But maybe they just mean, not literally or something like that. The idea of Pauline has been around for that long. Oh, is this where the mushroom is? Ah, I knew it was on a tail. Oh, I don't think Nintendo cares very much, ultimately. I don't think Mario lore is something that they've put that much thought into, or nor do they want people to put that much thought, or not that they don't want people. I think they don't want to tie themselves to it very strongly, but that's just the impression I get. I think their comments about the theories was just trying to... Personally, I think that's just them referencing the fact that the ending implies that it's a prequel to Mario Odyssey, New Donk City, and all that. And I think people were reading into it a little too much, but who knows? Who knows? Why is there a potion here? Is there another mushroom on this stage? Oh, I moved around. Oh, I remember seeing people talk about the fossils too. That doesn't make any sense though if it's talking about the original Donkey Kong as a true, as Cranky, because Cranky's still alive in that game. I'm pretty sure it's just a meta reference. More than anything else. I don't think that doesn't really make sense to me as a reference to Cranky in particular. Ow. Whoa. Are you guys still here? I'm getting an error message. Oh, wait, no. That's just because my cursor highlighted in megaman.exe. And it freaked out. Yeah, I was very happy with the existence even of Bonanza and them, you know, with the spoiler at the end. It's kind of, I feel like if you haven't heard about it now, how have you not? But, there's a lot of really cool stuff that I was happy with. Do 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 do. Well, is there another mushroom here? Because there is. Using this time to like learn this game better. Nintendo dragged him back, or drug me? What's the word there? Dragged me back? Yeah, it is funny. It's kind of crazy. Can't believe it. Green and red Birdo should be swapped? What, like, when you see him in the game? Red should be harder than green? What about white Birdo? Isn't that the same as green Birdo, actually, just with, like, a different palette? Isn't the way they fight the same? Oh, that the Birdo that only shoots fire should be red. Yeah, I see that. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. What they really need to do is just confuse everybody even more and bring back Donkey Kong Jr. Wasn't like the original plan was that Diddy was going to be Donkey Kong Jr., but like that just, Nintendo ended up wanting them to make a new character instead or something like that? Or was that just, theories? Dude, hey, I know the boss is down here. Can I just jump off this side? Yeah, so they did do that. That's funny. Ow. I think I have had that same... I didn't actually answer your question, Suji, but yeah, I think I have had that thought before. I think part of what's kind of confusing with Donkey Kong is... I even wonder if back in the day, Rare's vision for the franchise was more that it was just completely... Like, their Donkey Kong Country games were just completely different than the Mario. Like, different time period than Mario and all that. But then Nintendo started... But Diddy got so popular, then Nintendo started bringing him into spin-offs. And next thing you knew, you kind of have this... Wait a second. Who's who now? Oops. I'm doing terrible. Hey! That was stupid of me. Man, I beat this one so much faster than the last one, but part of it's that I didn't get nearly as stuck. Dude. Oh, you're right. I am gonna have to explore 7-2, aren't I? Well, what do I do now? Guess just try to get more moolah? It's the best stage to get money on. Because money and mushrooms give you points. Get wrecked. Where's the mushroom on this stage? I think it's at the end, right? But there might be another potion at the end. I can't remember. Do-do-do-do-do-do. What the? How is that a coin? Oh, maybe it's an event. All vegetables get turned into coins. I don't know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I actually didn't even realize. Oh, well, maybe I did know that Donkey Kong Jr. was in Mario Tennis. But I had forgotten. That his last appearance? He is in the Virtual Boy game too, isn't he? Actually, I can't remember now. Even though I didn't play that too long ago. Oh. Whoa, that was a gnarly looking turnip. Wait, he's in tour? I didn't know that. Just as his so it's kind of like a reference to all the... Oh, I think he actually appears... I think he appears in World as non-playable, too, now that you mentioned that. A similar thing, a reference to the original Mario Kart kind of deal. Didn't the Mario Kart director guy just retire, actually? I feel like I didn't see people talk about it as much with, as they did with, what's his face, the other guy. Tanabe, but I think I think I heard that, what is it, Kono? He just retired as well. Now. Like I said, man, I think we're gonna see a lot of Nintendo veterans retiring in the next decade or so. It was a wish that someone made. Dude, while I was doing my research, I wish I found this before I made my Donkey Kong video. They made a bio for Pauline once where they basically said that she admits that she lets Donkey Kong kidnap her because life is too boring otherwise. Do. Maybe that's why Mario left her. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Really, though, it kind of more just plays into the whole, I don't know, the dynamic that the trio aren't really so, meant to be taken so serious. Or like the old Donkey Kong game stories, you know, are more lighthearted and not so serious, you know? Oh! I'm alive. I'm just beating this world, like, over and over at this point. Now that'd be a really, I think that'd be hilarious. Or like, I'd love it to see Stanley come back. Did they even give much of a plot for Donkey Kong 3? Like, why the heck was Donkey Kong causing a ruckus in around a bunch of beehives? I can't remember. I even did my video on that already. I feel like it was more vague and actually less specific than, like, Donkey Kong Jr. I certainly don't think, I would never tell people not to care, but I don't think Nintendo takes it super seriously, I guess. Even with the Zelda timeline, which they've put more effort into, Aonuma, has said that he doesn't totally like being tied down to the timeline. So that's more probably what I would lean towards. Less of, they're not, like, crazy lore masters or something. Yeah, maybe that's the way I would word it. See, Pink? Dude, I'm smoking this guy now. I want to beat him without getting hurt. Do you forget the strat for throwing the key to get fan? Oh, whatever. What is making falling noises? Oh, there is another mushroom here. So there's 2 in this room. Interesting. I feel like I've known that. I'm about to get the boot, though. You know what I want to know, actually? Before it's too late? Is there 2 in the whale section? Yeah, maybe people just have a strong reaction. Some people do. I want to say, I mean, maybe I'm misjudging here. I think some people do take it pretty seriously. So maybe they're just, I don't know, venting their frustrations out on you with that. Or people are just misreading it and no one really cares that much. Maybe that's just maybe that's just the ow. 'The impression people get. So there's only 1 mushroom here. I certainly hope I don't want to be someone who's, like, I'm not a big lore guy myself, but I don't want to be someone who, you know, thinks it's dumb for people who like to speculate on it. Ah! $35 coins. Do. Do. I think lore stuff can be fun though. Like especially, I don't know. You see some fun YouTube videos where people just come up with crazy ideas or interesting ways to connect things. I've been into them in the past. Do. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe what some people get annoyed with is when people get mad at Nintendo for not taking their lore as seriously as they do. I feel like I have maybe seen a bit of that, but it's whatever. Not that I don't want to say that that's not even a completely invalid perspective to have either. Do. Bum. Bet some of y'all would love it if everyone was just like the Kirby guy. Or he intentionally has a bunch of lore stuff that he ties together. Do. Wait, I haven't fought the crab guy yet. You guys ready for the a million waiting parts? Claw grip. I'll be honest, I don't know a whole lot about F-Zero. I've played some of the GBA games, but or one of them. Whatever was on the ambassador program, I think I played. I don't even remember which one that was. But that's a series I want to get a little more into in the challenge that I haven't. All right, and now we wait. What is on the top of the screen? There is just some pink pixels. That's weird. So I have played Maximum. I remember it being not the just normal cast. I think I maybe knew that it was in the future, I guess. I don't know, it's been a while since I was paying attention to that. Or like, I hardly remember it. Do-do-do-do-do. Do 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 do. I've heard that Japan doesn't entirely. I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that in Japan they don't entirely get Frankie Kong's style of humor in this, especially in Rare's games. Which maybe explains why he's as bland as he is in Bonanza, as far as like the humor around him and stuff goes. Do 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 do. All right, where's our next portrait? I got to see who's next. It is wild, actually. This is the first, like, Donkey Kong-focused game made by Nintendo since, what, the GameCube one? And even then, that was, like made in-house by Nintendo Development Studios. They don't do it very often. It's usually a Western studio that makes Donkey Kong games. Whether that's, you know, retro with... no. Yeah, retro with Donkey Kong Country Returns, or Rare with the Country games in 64. I think they made the one bongo game. The GameCube one. I've never played that one, actually, so that'll be a first. I'm kind of looking forward to that one, just because I'm curious. I'm not sure about that, C-Pink. It could be. Who made the King of Swing games? I think that might have been a Japanese company, but I don't think it was in-house by Nintendo. Payon, what the heck is that? Japanese company. They did King of Swing and Jungle Climber. Oh, and they also worked alongside for Barrel Blast, the racing game. Huh. So next time we got two Birtles. Oh, there's Claw Grip, so I guess he's showing up again. Hello, Leapster. Are the anime tie-in games separate universe then? Yeah, so you say different continuities. Interesting. What are the anime tie-ins? I haven't heard of those. I'm not sure which ones those are. Do 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 do. And then I think is it Namco themselves that made the Jungle Beats? Bandai or Namco, one or the other. Or both of them. I can't remember when they actually fused. Not Jungle Beat. Konga games. Yeah, Namco made the Donkey Kongas. They're both on the Game Boy Advance. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I didn't know about that. All right, time to see my final stats. I bet you that statue is where I'm thinking it is. Oh, I'm gonna do that whole thing again. That's probably all I'm gonna get done today. I wonder what the high scores people got in this was in the end. I mean, I died a lot, so it probably wasn't me. All right, back with the final episode here. I will probably go back to episode 2 by the time things are said and done, but let's do this one first. I think I know where it is. I think I have an idea. If I'm wrong, I'll cry, but... At the very least, it probably didn't do well in the West. Wait, Jungle Beat 2, do you mean Conga 2? I think there's only one Jungle Beat, right? Do. We are once again waiting on this screen for a while. You should see the story eventually. Division 8. I find it funny that they merged all their teams only to still kind of have teams within the teams. Do. All right, here's the story again. It's probably going to be really similar. We should see that final screen again as this goes on. Eventually. It even shows the Mario statues. That king is very short. He is shorter than Mario. Also, is that usually the height difference between Mario and Luigi? Are they that much of a difference usually? Feels like a lot. No? Yeah, I don't think they're usually quite that difference in height nowadays. Looking at pictures of them side by side. He was like lower than the top of his hat was like at Luigi's chin. Oh, was he standing like behind him? A weird perspective thing. Yeah, it's a really weird case. Both from like a lot of it's just remixes of existing games, but also excuse me, with the Satellaview. There's like the licensing issues, the music. There's so many factors that just make it kind of wonky. All right, here's the shot again. Do. I wonder if they did bring it back, if they would just use the original music, though. Or, like, the raw music instead of the radio broadcasted music. I wonder. Triforce! Also, does anyone else see that weird square? Oh, it's over. Darn. I wanted to look at the levels. What? So what level is this? Hang on. World 5. Wait a minute. This isn't the final world at all, is it? They just aren't doing the final world. Oh, I think I know where reward's gonna be already, no? Well, that was easy. Wait, this is not the level I was thinking of, though. Huh. I can't remember where the mushroom is on this level. Oh, great. Oh, I do remember there's one at the end, actually. Uh-oh. That was sad. Wonder how, like, if Nintendo ever did put them on the Nintendo Selects, I wonder how much that would, like, change for me. Because generally oh, not this again. Generally speaking, if, this is an interesting question in general for the question, or the challenge, actually. If Nintendo ever releases official translations of games I've played fan patches for, shoot. Do I want to replay the official versions? Part of me wants to say yes, but that's also a lot, potentially. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but could. Happened with Fire Emblem. Okay, the problem here is now I lost my running. It's just so much easier to platform on these if you're not running too fast. Maybe here. Nope. Oh, yes it is! I saw it. Oh well. I could use this, but I think there's another one at the end, isn't there? I could actually see this being a spot for a statue. Well, not in the form I thought. Oh, that was weird. What? Since when? There's another potion here. I could go back and get that other mushroom, but oh well. Did I get 3 statues on this already? I can't remember now. Hello again, Mouser. Of Game Boy. Oh, War. Oh, no! That one I'd be tempted not to, because so little would be actually different. I bet you there's a... I think there is a potion here, and not only can I not remember where the mushroom is, but I bet you there's a... Bet you there's a statue somewhere here, too. I'm surprised there's not one down here, to be honest. Shoot. Well, there is a potion there, and you can take it out, too, I remember. Whoa. Why'd that go? Oh, man. Oh, I turned into Luigi. Whoa, I just picked that vegetable up again. Ah. Triforce! Like, I'd love for them to do more stuff like they did with the original Fire Emblem, but part of me questions how successful that was. Well, there's a mushroom. Bomb. Can you go into one in here? I don't think you can, because it, like, vanished. I don't think there is an alternate version of these. Alright, where would be another spot they would throw one of these? That's not a terrible... You know what? Nope. I'll investigate more later. I just figured while I was there I could grab another one. Here's another decent spot. Oh, they just have a statue here. Well, just the fact that they haven't done it they have never talked about how well it sold, nor have they ever done it again, makes me just question it. How well it actually did. Oh, this part. I did a feeling they were going to do something like this. Well, we got 2 of the statues already. But I think I've missed one. There's almost certainly one with that potion. Not too... Bummer. Do-do-do-do-do. What if they'll ever put it on this Switch Online? Now that they've done it. Ow. They probably have some concerns about people being salty about buying it, but... it's not even available anymore, so like... whew. Alright. Interesting. It's before, so it's definitely that first room. Oh, you know what's another thought I just had? Oh, it could be there, too. We know it's before the last statue, which is to say it's anywhere in this room. I bet. Part of my cope is that maybe they made it limited with the intention of eventually putting it on the online service, but wanted to make a bit of money off of it first. But it's been quite a while at this point, so maybe that's not true. Alright, so here's my idea. Does this work? It is, Wart. Well, little Luigi time. I don't even know if I'm going to remember where the statues were in the previous one. Dang it. I was in the wall. So what happened? Also, that wasn't the last hit. I thought it was. Bummer. There we go. All right, what are you saying here? Someone was your earlier discussion while I was talking about our local arcade. We did talk a bit about the PCB of computer game while discussing the various versions of computer on the board. When something wild struck me that seems to make the computer D game a different situation than we believe. The clues are in the text. Which text? Let's just, I guess, make sure I beat it first. The text you just told me. What is that? Oh, why do I not remember this level? Ow. Oh, the same thing. Wait, what? There's something you had at that time. I have no idea. Does that have to do with you capitalizing CO? Welcome, Shining Magneton. Ooh. Nope, this is not Pilot Wings. I'm being assaulted! Bruh. The fact that it even has a PCB. Do the other ones not usually? Dude. Bruh! Where's the mushroom here? Oh, you're saying it's... In theory, it's emulatable. Is that actually true, though, for computer TV game? Or is that what you're trying to say, is that it doesn't have a ROM? Or the original couldn't be it because it doesn't have it. Oh. Dude, I don't know where the statues are here. Well, if that's the case, then we already literally have the ROM, right? Because we have the, if it is the same, that means it's this, oh, shoot. Dude, I'm losing all my lives here. What happens when you die? Wait, how close is this? Oh, shoot. Dude, I'm doing so bad. Bruh. Do we know for sure that it does have a... the same PCB then? Whoa. I thought the always high jump. Shoot. Finally. Gosh. What? It's just Ward again. Wait, can you find it? Is it is he in any? That's kind of funny if he's in any. There we go. I really need this. We don't know if it's the exact same one. So do we even know? How do we know that the PCBs are the same, supposedly? Like, where did that come from? Oh, this level stinks, dude. I'm gonna waste so much time here. I might not. Like, I'm actually getting a little concerned about finishing this one fast enough. That is the worst possible thing. Oh, it's doable, though. There we go. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm getting wrecked by this game right now. my goodness. Oh, you can do that. Let's see if I can't pull it off. Oh, wait, there's a bomb there. Should be using that. I'm a little worried about this one. Oh my word. Oh man, this is gonna be annoying to search for everything. I might be here twice. I feel like I definitely could be. Man, where is anything here? Well, I guess if we get the ability to see the level more. Oh, I got this thing again. Like where all the hidden stuff is, it would be very useful in this level. Maybe I should just go through it first and see what I can and can't find. Ow. Honestly, useful. Huh, interesting. It'd be interesting to see if it is just literally the same as the arcade board. Well, there's 3 out of 4. Or like if the actual ROM on it's the same or not. Problem is, someone's got to be... Well, I don't know. How would you... If it is an arcade-style PCB, then we would know how to pull the ROM off the color TV game, right? Because in theory, it wouldn't be much different than a... Apparently, when time's frozen, I can't use a magic carpet. Lovely. Oh, I'm so cooked. I'm not cooked. Phew. I'm glad I'm Peach for this part. Oh! Okay, so this one had literally no hidden Mario statues. Except for the fact that I feel like I've gotten 4 before, and then all of a sudden there was more. Wait, is this just level 2? Or is there an actual Birdo here before the boss? No, this is level 3. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was Peach. I almost just floated into my death. Oh. I was like, I thought you could grab those normally for some reason. It's actually perfect that I'm Toad for this. He's the best for bosses, usually. Nice one. Nice one on my part, jeez. You got me good. I don't think I have the answer to that one. Ask Nintendo yourself. I have a feeling, well, obviously you can't. I'm just joking. I don't know. I mean, it's Nintendo, so it's like, you know, they never make anything, they don't really do much official relationship stuff with the Mario franchise anymore. Pauline was the closest we ever got. Dude! This is chaos! The Sniffits? Maybe the final statue doesn't actually count as one or something? Maybe that's what's happening here? No, it definitely did in World 2, or, Episode 2. Okay. Just the one. Okay, we're almost done with this. I don't think this will be too hard to find. I think it might be there. Let's check that spot. The only annoying thing here is it is a bit of a, like, really annoying potion to get. I feel like I might want to actually first get the mushroom just to make my life easier. There's a lot of spots this could be, though, in the end. Do you want that? Am I, like, cooked here? No, I don't think so. So, my current theory is that this could be to the left with those plants, but we'll see if that's actually true. It's somewhere in this room. Because the last statue was just at the end, and that was number 2. Or not the last statue. The second statue was just at the end of this room. So, basically, it's almost certainly here. And eventually they'll show the statue, too. If it really takes me that long to find it. Let's do the full left side here. And would you look at that? Episode 4 done. The only one I'm stuck on is 2. And I think I know where it is. I think I know what it is. I think I do. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Good night, Nino. Thanks for tuning in. Ow. What the? Funny that there's no, like, official final fight against Wart. I guess, you know what? Let's fight him in that level, just in case for some reason it makes a difference. Where was he again, though? Oh. The nightmare spot, that's right. Let me get some mushrooms first. Where was the mushroom again? Was there one here? Okay. One there. Well, I am gonna have to do the entirety of episode 2 again. Like, find the other statues and stuff. So it won't be quite that much waiting, but it will be a lot. I could even, like, leave the game and come back to it later. That's actually a really tempting possibility. Because, like... Dead. Well, there was supposed to be background music playing for this that we do not get. There's supposed to be, there's like a radio broadcast that was playing music. Some of it copyright even. Well, I guess even Nintendo's own music is probably copyright still by them. But you get the idea. Oh no! How could you do this to me? Okay, this works. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was. I'm so bad. I'm gonna run out of luck. Actually, maybe I should see what happens when I get a game over. Oh. This again. I can't do that. It's not the worst. I don't even really need to do this. I was just trying to get some extra help for Wart. Get me out of here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Aha, thank you for the trip. Or for the, like, the ride. Okay, now where are these dudes? Oh, okay. I actually finally did this the, the normal way. Before I was doing it with... Whoa! Oh, Birdo Bombers again. I think I saw this once before. Look at them. Wait, with Peach, I might be able to do this. That's totally what I meant. Okay, here's the problem, though. If you lose to Ward here, you restart, so, like, getting those mushrooms did nothing for me. Oh! What, the Birdo Bombers? I'm mad every time that happens. Your turn, Mario, I guess. I think I'd rather be Peach for this fight. Sometimes being able to float in front of him is kind of nice. It's not like there's a super strong need to pick up things quickly, because they just fall into your hands. Phew, that was way too close. Oh! Oh no! I almost had it. I can't do the Peach float skip I was gonna do. What? Why did I lose all my mushrooms too? What did I? How did I pull this off? Oh my goodness! I might just get the one mushroom here. That one was too much of a hassle. Bruh. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay. It's not over yet. I'm too scared of my slipperiness. Oh, baby, I'm too good. Ah! Alright. A little bit more life this time. Dang it, I think he was like one away, wasn't he, last time? Okay, here we go, here we go. No, why is there even more warp bubbles? Just the one? No, there's more. Oh gosh, this is exactly what we needed right now. Come on. Oh, the luck. Ah! Wait, is the problem that I'm not moving? That might be it. What was I gonna do, man? What was I gonna do? Wait, dying to Wart does just reset you. Brutal. Oops. No, I'm not running. You know, I wish they made it so that there was a separate run button that didn't cause you to... Uh-oh. I knew that wasn't gonna last. I got hit too, so like... Wah. Dude. Wait, I think there is a way to do this. I forgot. There is a way still to do this. That might be easier, honestly. And that is to... Honestly? Kinda clutch. Wait, no, it's not. Their timer still goes off. Are you kidding me? So they're just worse this way? Not the most helpful time you could have done this. Oh, I was like trying to do some crazy platforming. This is ridiculous. No! Okay. One hit. I got this, right? No way I messed this up. I don't even think I've gotten hit to Wart yet. It's like the most easy fight ever in all of Mario. Anyone want to tell me how he didn't eat that? Wow. This is probably not even going to do anything for me since I beat Wart in the first level of this world already. Bruh. How much life does he have again? It's gotta be this one, though. It was the last hit, right? Alright, I beat him again! Is that even... I didn't know that was... Wait, have I done that before? Why does that seem... I'm cooked. Dude, I am about to actually game over to this. I don't think this is even anything different, though. Because I already beat Wart in the first level. And it doesn't show... Oh, not this again. It didn't show anything different, but... Oh. Well, that went faster than the last time. It's because I didn't have the stupid clock thing in effect. I can't believe I did that. Whoa. No, the bubbles are still here. This was so hard with the bubbles. Oh, man. Jeez. There was only one bubble, and then I guess the effect ended. Not too bad. What was that D-do? Good or bad? I don't know. Do what I miss? I wish there was an old guy going, I have now learned the spell of the ancient ones. Or whatever he said. That's what this game needs. Whoops. Okay. I have actually beaten, Wart. Bum bum. Yep, nothing new. Nothing changed. Well, somehow I still have 10 minutes to kill after all that. Ow. Where was the mushroom here? Did I ever find it? I know where at least 2 of them were, actually. Or, like, didn't I find 2 in the end? Uh-oh. Phew. There was, like, one somewhere around here. Oops. I was getting kind of close, you're right. Where was the mushrooms in this stage? I know there's one at the end. But I can't remember where the first one was. I should probably not game over. Just in case that, like, actually makes me... For some reason, not get any points at all. How many times have I died through all these playthroughs? Too many times. There's not a third mushroom on this stage, is there? Or in this part of the stage, is there? I don't feel like there would be. That'd be kind of crazy. There is 3 potions in this room, though. A boing? This stage is literally that room. I guess it is a pretty nasty one, though. Whoa! I went flying! Can you stop puppy guarding? Thank you, bro. Yep. Oh, yes, this one. Wait, I changed to Mario, too. Kind of threw me off. Oh, they've added all the secret stuff. I guess I could investigate level 1 a bit more. So I am slightly curious about that one. I doubt there's another thing. Whoa. 1-up for that. Oh, you could probably farm 1-ups in this game. I didn't think about that. Maybe it's when the dude shows up. All right, is there any other mushrooms in this stage? I doubt it, but I'm kind of curious. Oh, look, it's Birdo, guys. I'm holding Birdo, not the one up in the corner. Ah! That was weird. Now I'm Luigi with the star. I'm about to have to stop playing with that because I don't want to... I actually have never done that before because I never played any of the advanced ports. There's one there. Just the 2. Okay, then. Oh. I can't go with that door. Would there be another one on this stage? I doubt it. Is that good or bad? What is that? Oh, they're gone now. Never know. So then obviously we got this one here. That's actually a pretty good one to get. So there is just 2 in this room, but wasn't there another potion in the next section too? I don't know if I ever found 3 in this one. Whee! Well, I guess there's not a mushroom here. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. You know what? I wonder if there's a way you can soft lock yourself down here. I feel like there's got to be a way to do it, right? Can't you just be like really stupid? There's no way out. This was probably in the original game too. I mean, maybe I could do a crazy jump by hitting this bad guy, but I could have killed him too. Wow. This game has a soft lock. Do, do, do. I know, I did see it. That thing just gives you a star. I needed to leave the level anyway. Oh. There is another mushroom here, though. Wait. Were you supposed to get that? I didn't know about that one. Because isn't there only one potion? Or was there another one over there? Alright, I'm done. Oh, another one. What do you know? It's about to end, though. I just really don't want to die by mistake here. Oh, ho, ho! Not a concern. Yeah, I know. I found that soft lock in Super Mario Brothers 3 with the frog suit. I couldn't believe that one. That one was like, I was baffled by that one. Oh, I should have dropped it up at the top. Oh well. Is this a potion? No. Do you have to go back to get the other potion for this? Oops. Rip. I'll never know. I think you do. Crazy. Wait, how are you supposed to get both of those in the original game? Can you go back down there to get another one? Maybe you can. Well, I have officially done all of the episodes. I now want to get the last statue, and I think I know where it is, too. Or maybe they just knew and figured it was so ridiculous that no one would ever actually do it. Oh. Do. Now the real question is... yeah, probably it'll just be the last thing I do. Yeah, that's why there's a bunch of BS and a bunch of the titles for the Teleview stuff. In fact, they put it on like a lot of them. I don't think it was all of them, but a lot of them. The joys of waiting on this timer. I have a Hercules game on the Game Boy. Oh, I still have like, don't I still have a Mulan game too? Oh boy. I have a Pinocchio game on the SNES. What the heck? Do. then, of course, we got the Timon and Pumbaa game. I do remember that one for some reason. Do 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 do. Wait, they really released? Oh, I guess it's Link's Awakening DX. But they released that a month after Ocarina of Time. Oh, I didn't realize how close they were. Well, it's a different ending shot now. Look at that. I don't know if I've ever seen that art of the subcon people. Umberto has been beat up. What are those guys' names? Gotta be some of the weirder Mario characters out there. Bet you the Mario Wiki has them. Osama is the guy on the left, or Osama. And Shirikan is the tall dude. Wait, is it just like is that just alternate versions of Mario and Luigi? Is that a Luigi lookalike? Alternate dimension Luigi? I know, right? I was stuck in that minigame forever. I never found out what happens if you run out of coins. So in another universe, Mario is the king and Luigi is the commander of the army, huh? Or something like that. That's what the Mario Wiki says, at least, that he's the commander. Ba 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 ba. Why is the picture for this game just Mario looking away? Wonder what I'm gonna do for the cover of these games. And like the summary videos and stuff. I guess I could do that picture. Well, no, it just says the Giga logo. All right, that's the fourth one beaten, but now I'm going to go back to 2 because I missed a statue, and I think I know where it is, and I'm probably forgotten where all the other statues are. Whoops. Oh. Funny that they never actually had Wart was never a required fight. He was always like a secret fight in every single one of these. Kind of funny how it's like basically a sequel. Do 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 do. Apparently, Mouser was the one who hit all the statues. Because they're a symbol of peace. I don't know. Well, I gotta beat it first. It's still gonna take me some time. Because I gotta beat Ward again. I'm gonna have to beat the boss again, all that. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of it, though. Won't be that much worse than waiting for a turn in Game Boy Wars, though, right? Probably about the same amount of time. Wonder what it shows at the end here, actually. Oh, there we go. An official The End. And it just shows another picture that's just a coloring of the first picture they showed in the story. Dun, 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 dun. I should just work on my videos. Yeah, I mean, that is officially beating the game. So yeah, I guess that is. Thanks for the GG, I guess. I still got more I want to do, though. And now for my final score. What do these two options mean? Because don't they both take me to the screen? I don't know what those mean. Why is the picture for this game Mario just looking the other direction? All right. Let me start the timer up again. We're on episode 2 now. I guess we could start looking at the story already. Do I really want to just use Chrome's auto-translate, though? Explaining what Mario Bros. USA is. TV commercial. We saw the intro story. Just Wart came back. The three sisters, Pink Catherine, Red Catherine, and Green Catherine. Together, they're known as the Super Catherines. That's Birdo, by the way. His mouse are called Dog Cholg? What the heck kind of name is that? It's probably just a weird translation. Oh, this doesn't say what they're actually talking about while you play, though. I don't think. I said it goes on for a really long time. Oh, maybe. Hang on, let me just look at this a little more. Let's see. We also have, then, at the start of the second episode, it's in the desert. The oil-loving Gabucho, the secret weapon of the Mamu army, appears. That's the snake. He launches a fire attack after using gasoline as bait. Okay. Third episode is in the ice. Bobo. It's been training in the mountains. Is that the fry guy? But Mario and his friends use the cell phones to contact the castle, and commotion ensues over the phone. The king pretends to watch Mario and his friends' adventures on TV while watching a sports game, and the commander gets a call from a woman on his cell phone, making the story chaos reach its peak. What the heck? And I guess the claw grip guy just came back from America. And he disguises himself as Mario and Peach. There's the soap opera stuff, yeah. There's probably more of that. Oh, look, we can see Mouser holding the trophy now. I didn't realize that. The ending is... Well, then let us return to our dreams. Well done, everyone. Thank you, and goodbye. See you again someday. That's what the king says. With the power of the stars no longer reaching them, the sub-companies slowly fade away. It's time to say goodbye to the king and the commander. The Super Catherines have been tormenting me, but it's a little sad to think I won't be able to see them again. But it's okay. Just remember, the king and the commander as you crawl into bed. You will surely reach the sub-companies at Subcon, where the golden Mario statue sparkles. Please don't remember Catherine and the others, I promise. Some of this could just be bad translation. And then Red Catherine shows up at the end and says, "Did you call me?" Because he mentioned her. Oh, wait, there is a little more that it explains here. Well, it's not too much. The greatest feature of the Sound Link game is the radio drama unfolding in the background, where other characters watch the adventures of the characters. All right, I'll look at that a little more once we get to it. But first, I gotta get all these statues. Ow. I don't think there was anything in these pots as far as statues go. However, there was wart. I think the thing is that wart is just in any pipe, or any one of these in the other dimension. He shows up. I think that's how they did it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I feel like this challenge would be a lot easier for someone who's actually Japanese, this whole Nintendo challenge. Being able to understand everything. You'd have a few games that didn't release in Japan, but not only are there those far less frequent, I imagine there's a lot of or just like in general. English is a bit more understood if you, or like you would know a bit more English growing up in Japan than you would know Japanese growing up in the US or most places. Whoa. Too bad this doesn't work on wart. That'd be great. You can juggle it. That's really goofy. The fact that that's even, like, programmed in the game. I knew that was gonna happen. I kind of remember where the Mario statues are now, too. They're always in the parts with, like, the plants. Well, I smoked in that time. Guess I'm finally getting good at this fight after dying like a million times. It's so easy to get in the wall here. All right, here we go again. Hopefully that's the last time I beat wart. Will it be the last time in this challenge? Is there a Mario Advance of this game? I feel like there probably is, right? So it's probably not my last time fighting wart. Wait. Oh, no. Okay. I can't believe that just happened to me. There is. Okay. I had a feeling. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, and then there's the trophy, or the statue, which is at this part. I remember. Okay, that's 2. Wait, no. It's just 1, isn't it? Hopefully that's all of them. Or I'm gonna get all of them. Now I'm doubting. Okay, there's 1 at the bottom here. I remember that. Oh, that's kind of convenient. Good room to get that in. Oh, it was just there? Next summer video is TMNT. That is correct. You guys ready to see how much the water level wrecked me? I was too slow. Wait, did I miss a trophy? Oh, wait, there's one right at the beginning. That's right. They always start off with the first statue being really obvious. Probably to partly just teach you that they exist. And dead. Uh-oh. Should be all of those. I can't see. Peach is in the way, but I did get the first one, so I think I do have them all. Let's see. There was one, again, that was a potion one that led... Oh, there's the one that's... There. Yeah, I remember that one. So, like, I bet you could fight Ward again, like, right here. That was convenient. So, it's not in there. There is a mushroom in there, though. Holy moly. But there is also... Yes, here. I don't think there was a statue in here, but... I'll double check. Also... I also don't remember there being statues in, like, any of these, but maybe I'm misremembering. You guys want a preview of my TMNT video? As in something, an opinion I have on it? Or would you rather wait till the video? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Some of you already probably know it, but... I was just gonna say what I think about the water level. And the game. And I guess the quality about the game as a whole, but specifically the water level. Yeah, right. Yep, that's it. I couldn't believe how brutal the water level was. Did I miss a statue? I think I did. Dang it. Is there one in one of those pipes? Or is there another obvious potion one that I... Wow. What the? Oh, I did get them all. Remember when I was confused about the red X on the boss's faces? I didn't realize it was the most recent one I killed. Okay, where are they here? I don't even remember. Are you kidding me? What just happened? Is this song even in the game normally? What the heck? I touched my cart and it started making weird noises. That is so weird. Well, good thing is it saved all this, so. That is so strange. How did that happen? I definitely was accessing some of the All-Star files there. That is so funny. How did I pull that off? That was weird. You have to, like, get him to appear like that. Oh, man. Oh. Why is this so difficult? Oh. Struggling. Whoa, I grab that visible twice. There's not one in here. Did I just miss the mushroom? I did, but it doesn't matter too much in this game because you can respawn them all. Tried to beat Super Mario Brothers. I couldn't see anything. It was a black screen. I guess I should know it by memory by this point, right? I don't know if I was actually even playing it or not, though. I don't know what was actually going on there. It was weird. Oh, there's one here. I just remembered that. Okay, let's go do that. I grabbed that star anyway, apparently. Okay, there's one all the way over here, and then it's just the one I missed. I think I know what the one I missed is, though. It's gotta be. I'm surprised I didn't do it in... Oh, great. Now I have no running. Oh, wait, that was the spot. I forgot about that. Okay. It's like I took the potion to another world. All right, you guys ready for my theory? It's gonna be the same trick they pulled on me in episode 1 that I literally only forgot about because it's been like 10 years since I played that. Roughly, give or take, a year or two. I don't want to talk about it. Dude, if this is what it is, this is like the worst level to do it on. If it is what I think it is. That scared me when Peach showed in. I thought she was trying to kill me. Oh. Okay. Now that I've pulled the key, do you remember what they did that one time? After I put the key in the door? Anyone remember? I totally forgot they did this, which is really sad because I should have remembered. Exploded and turned into hearts. Yeah, exactly. Whoa. Yep, there it is. Evil. I'm more just mad at myself for forgetting. I really should have remembered that. I got stuck on it the exact same way in episode 1, too. Okay. We now have every Mario statue location discovered. And actually, all I gotta do is beat this, and then we're good. And then I got 50 minutes to kill. Or, yeah, I guess 50. I mean, I guess I could keep just playing the game and trying to rack up a score. Uh-oh. Because for all we know, my score's not even going to be better than last time here. What I want to know, is that something with the EverDrive or, like, my console? Or was that actually a thing that could happen in the original Satellaview broadcast that I just majorly screwed up? Okay, that is everything. I probably will play around a bit more, but let me finish up reading the story stuff here. The radio depicts a battle of attacks between the kingdom and the Mammoth army. I think that's Mammoth, is just Mahmud's army or whatever. Warts. The kingdom uses the power of the stars, which is satellites, to provide support, such as wiping out on-screen enemies, so they use satellites. Or stars? I don't know. Granting temporary invincibility, increasing jumping power, while the Mammoth army attacks by throwing eggs and transforming enemies into bombs. Yep. And Mahmud's hiding in a pot somewhere. That's the objective. Golden Mario statues. After that, there's a 2-minute King's Casino where you earn coins and proceed to the ending and application password. There's also a ranking event called the Championship, where you can accumulate points by playing the game and coins you collect in the King's Casino at the end of the program and compete with players all over the country with your total score. The final episode, players also compete for the overall results by adding up the points from each week. Oh. I don't think I saw that. My game was kind of borked, though. Talking about the scores, King's Casino, it's just the normal thing. Broadcast times, rankings. Each week, the top 10 players were awarded a t-shirt and a certificate. The winner each week also received a golden Mario statue that appears in the game. The winner each week. There was only one winner? These Mario statues actually are the same as one given away for another game. Huh. There were 11 t-shirts in total. Wait, no. But if they did it every week. Oh, they have the points. First place was 5 million. Wait, how many points have I been getting? Probably not even close. That's right, I did. I guess I got 100% now officially. Wait. Apparently, there was a rebroadcast that was slightly easier. Huh. I don't know, maybe that interview's wonky, though. Can I just, like, farm coins here? I still have my mushroom. Interesting. Oh. Oh, there's a few more. With the second year programming reorganization, a nighttime slot was added starting with the Soundlink game. Wait, what is this? The second week, there's a bit of talk about the Turpin people from... Oh. I think from, Doki Doki Panic. Peach wondered if they were there, and Catherine responds by saying that they might be in the castle's basement. So they reference Doki Doki Panic in it. That's kind of funny. Where's the mushroom here? I don't remember. Oh, it's because it's like just right there. So there is more coins to get. They just don't want you to farm the same spot over and over again. Hmm. There were bugs in the second week where sometimes the game wouldn't end or events wouldn't trigger. Huh, that's kind of funny. Funny that they have Doki Doki Panic references in it. Almost ran down that hole. Can I farm that? I wonder if the other ones are still... Like, I want to see something here. This is going to be a long 45 minutes. Or however long it's going to be. Oh, they're vegetables already. So what if I go... to these ones over here instead? In theory, memory mapping could be affected by RAM power states, but I suspect... Oh, so you're saying you think it probably was a problem with the original game that I somehow just triggered. Funny. It was really weird. Whee! This world has too much digging in the sand. Do. About Ace? What do you mean? Oh, you're talking about an earlier conversation? Oh, arbitrary code execution. Yeah. I've heard that term before. I just didn't realize what you were talking about. So what are you saying? I actually just triggered arbitrary code execution somehow? Do. What about, like, the best way to earn points is? Wait, I wanted to look at that again, actually. So, I have 20,000 points, and people were in the millions with their final scores. Wait, back at level 1 somehow. How did, like, it was only broadcast for, like, a brief time? People must have used, like, multiple consoles or something, or had ways, I don't know. Because it seems like people really, like, figured out often with these how to push them to the limits, even though you only had, like, an hour to work on it. So Luigi can jump higher with the high jump. It's not the same height with everybody. For some reason I thought it was. Or maybe it is, but Luigi's floatiness just makes it behave differently. Funny how you don't ride on those guys. You just fall off. Ow. Sometimes when Luigi gets hit, he goes flying. It's kind of funny. Ah! I was going to show off going up into the top corners again. Are there any, RTA viable arbitrary code execution strats in games? I feel like I would think there would be, but maybe it's more complicated than I realize. I know people do crazy glitches that do some wild stuff, but how much actual control do you have on the code being executed? Is that what's happening behind the scenes with a lot of those kind of bugs that people do? Like, I don't know, Ocarina of Time warping to the ending. Is that technically an arbitrary code execution kind of thing? It is. So there's probably a lot I've seen. I just I didn't realize they were actually executing code. Do. Ow. Alright, time to beat this boss with no life. Oh, just kidding. With 2 life. Whoops. That was terrible. I got destroyed. Dude, is this Nintendo's Lego knockoffs? What were those called again? Okada worked on them? And even they knew they were kind of poorly made? So are these gonna respawn at all? Or are these still squeezed dry? They do respawn, so they just don't like me using the same ones over and over again. Wait, was that just because I was not properly refreshing the level? I wonder if there's a limit to how much you can do in a single level. I'm guessing the score you get when you just play the game counts too, right? Like killing bad guys and stuff. Six, 14, 15. What was the level I just did with a ton of coins? I think that was near the end, though, so I don't think it's worth it. No, actually, there is one near the start. It's just hard to get up there. Because a better level for this would be... this one? At least they weren't breaking any laws. Yeah, that's true. Early code laws for games in Japan and stuff. I don't know about globally or anything. I think they were a little bit shaky, right? Like, wasn't that part of the whole thing with Donkey Kong? I don't know what the fastest way to do this is. Or like the best way to make money here. Oops. Because here's where the big money can be earned. Yeah, actually, that's an interesting thought when it comes to Nintendo re-releasing their old games. Can they legally release or not color TV game? That would be a problem too. But I'm more talking about can they legally release Space Fever? Nintendo definitely did not have a super glamorous start. In the video game world, at the very least. Not a lot of companies didn't, though. It was the Wild West, man. Did they actually make cards for the Yakuza, or was it more like the type of cards they made were just ones that were often associated with underground gambling? Like, did they was that, I mean, I guess, I don't know. Like, they were definitely taboo, but I can't remember if that's what they... Actually did. Oh, they did eventually. Just not originally. Oh, not this effect again. The dark effect. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying. Just a little bit. It's the villains using their evil powers. It's better just to do this. Where am I? Oh. I did not mean to be on this side. Oh, well. Can I get the rest of these if I leave and come back? That would potentially be faster. No, it's all just veggies if you do it again. Actually, can Peach do this? Not what I meant, but that works. Well, we're halfway there. Doesn't take forever. I forgot, I do want to grab cherries. Those all count towards score, too. Yeah, just score in general. Trying to see how high I can get it. Oh, I'm looking at the right one. I've got 50 coins and 49 cherries on this level. I wonder what happens if you max it out. Or like if you get to 99 rather. If that's a max or not. I think I selected the right level here. It's definitely easier to do with Peach because you can just kind of get them to line up. I still struggled with it earlier. What are you saying? You want your 4 hours back? Do-do-do-do-do-do. I have a feeling I would not actually be getting any of the statues if I was in this competition. I feel like the most I've been able to get here is these ones and then one more. And that's not even usually the participation statue. 64. Wait. Oops. What if people just farmed normal points somehow with a Koopa shell or something like that, you know? I should have made my goal for every one of these event games to be top of the leaderboard. Make sure I get first place in the competition. That would be so hard. I wonder how long that would actually take me. A challenge worth of time, maybe. Especially those golf games. Shutter. Why did I do that? Probably shorter than kill screening every game? Probably. No, I'm still getting more. For this one, yeah, you'd get a little gold. You'd get a t-shirt and a little statue of Mario. We'd still be playing Famicom Golf US course if I even made it that far. Stationary set, right? The coolest award ever. Best prize in a video game competition ever done. Doesn't get better than that. I don't think that works. Maybe the best thing to do is like this. Oh, Toad gets more. That's why it was taking so long, because Peach takes forever to pull out the vegetables. Come on, Toad's my chance to earn big. Let me up. No. Gling, gling. That'd be cool to somehow get a hold of all the different prizes, though. Aw, man. Imagine owning all of those. Still kind of crazy that when you think about it, every single one of the Golf US course. No. Whatever it is, the challenge course with people's names on the cover of the game, every single one of those are technically unique. A personalized video game cart from Nintendo with your name on it. I got them all. Toad is capable. You just got Bonanza? Nice. Trust me, that will not happen. That whole hullabaloo of a story was kind of bogus. They do not care if you use a used copy of the game. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It was literally only reported by one person. They never even provided proof, and it sounds like it might have been an issue with a username triggering something. And they just assumed it was like a playing someone else's game thing, if that's the story I'm thinking of. And they got it worked out. So Nintendo reopened their account. Do-do-do-do-do-do. What are my scores now, actually? Oh, you can have over 100 on a single stage. What do you know? Oops. I died. That was way too close, twice in a row. Dude, why do I always miss that third one? How close is my score going to be to the winner? Like, have I remotely found the strat to earn big points, or did they have some crazy thing involving like a Koopa shell or something and farming points that way? Oops. I'm also definitely not moving nearly as fast as I could be, obviously. Yep, I've beaten it. I'm now just... So, there was one statue I missed in the second chapter, and I've gotten it already, so at this point I'm just waiting for the timer to run out, and just farming points while waiting. To see how big I can make my score be, and how close I can get to the winner. How long do I have left? When that timer hits 1550, it'll swap to 10 minutes of cutscenes. And the casino. 2 minutes of, like, the casino, and then 8 minutes of cutscenes. Actually, I don't know if it's quite 8 either, but... Basically, the rest of the stream. I'm not gonna be doing anything else besides this today. Do-do-do-do-do-do! Oh, wow, it's already... I'm gonna be going past the stream at this rate. Our normal ending time. Not by much. Yep, tomorrow will be Pilot Wings. Suji pointed out to me that the Pilot Wings... we maybe talked about this on stream. But for both Pilot... No, all 3 Pilot Wing games. It's basically just a game to show off what the console can do. Like, you think about the original one was showing off Mode 7 a bunch. I'm sure this one's partly just showing off the 3D. On the 3DS, it was showing off the 3D, the other kind of 3D. Whatever you want to call that. Hey, I'm back to Toad. And I'm Luigi. Stereoscopic 3D. Oops. They actually changed the frame rate on NSO? I didn't know they did that. I'd be worried about it breaking games like it does Donkey Kong 64. Oh, they finally got these enabled now. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, so is the game itself programmed to be 60 FPS? Interesting. And 64 in general was kind of a pretty laggy console, wasn't it? Do-do-do-do-do-do. So you fly far enough away from the map, it becomes 60 FPS. Interesting. I didn't know that. I mean, I don't really know a whole lot about Pilot Wing 64 anyway. I've seen... I saw ads in my Nintendo Power, and I briefly glanced at the Beast playing it, like, once. Is all I know about it. I actually have not seen the game very much. So that'll be a pretty fresh one for me. Oops. Wow. What's funny is I don't even know if as a kid I ever noticed that stuff. Maybe if a game was like really chugging along, I would notice it. But in many cases, like I actually didn't. I was like, I play these games like, wow, I don't remember this game performing like this. The joy of just being innocent, not knowing that it could be better. Toy Story game on the Game Boy. Yeah, that one was pretty laggy. Oh yeah, PAL version too. I feel like we've talked about this before. Games were generally slowed down in PAL versions, if anything, right? Not like sped up. Like if they weren't ported properly or however you want to put it. I don't know. I always forget the technicalities of all this. Is it always at 50 FPS? Like, are signals... Do they have frame rate caps? I didn't know that, actually. Like, does NTSC only do 30 or 60? I don't think I quite realized that. So you could kind of adjust the speed as much as you could, but you would never actually have the same frame rate, huh? So you could, in theory, you could have a game that ran basically just as fast, quote unquote, to play, but your FPS would still be different. But if you were still to time, you know, a character running from left to right, it could be basically the same if programmed properly, I think is what you're saying. Oh, so it can still do it just doesn't... Okay. Dang. This is about to end, by the way. No, I was like, I gotta get in there one last time before the timer runs out, and then I failed miserably. Of course, I died right at the end. Wait. One more time. I missed that one. 246 coins! You think this slot will ever end? So it wasn't just a signal diff, it was more like the because of the signal, the TVs were even different. Wait, this is literally just to make money. I'm losing money by playing this poorly. Like, this affects my final score. I'm gonna hold off then. I mean, I guess I could really try. Maybe I should. That might have been turnip. Oh, not even. What the heck? Did they make this harder? How do consoles now then, like, adjust for that? Huh. But why? Definitely losing money right now, though. Ba 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 ba. I'll just end. Oh. Oh. Do 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 do. How did Japan and the US end up using the same signal types? How long does this go on for? Am I supposed to... Oh. I was supposed to say, am I supposed to do something? All right, time to see how good my final score was. What was the... Let's see what the record was. The record for this stage was... 5,528,500. That Mario statue looks kind of funny. Like, his head is kind of massive. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Well, finally got this game done. Still not completely happy with me not having the audio, but whatever. I can put it away now, for now. It's gonna be a while before we hit the N64 again. Oh, not super long, but a bit. Oh no, I have Tetris Attack coming up. You guys ready to go through Panel de Pone again? I'll probably still do the puzzle mode, but I'm probably just gonna look at my previous solutions. I could try to solve them all again, but honestly, I don't really want to. Although I do have Harvest Moon first. That could take a while. That's a game where I'm probably not going to be able to... I'm not going to care to see everything, because isn't there, like, different routes you can go for things and stuff? I don't necessarily want to do everything. We'll see. When did I last play Panel de Pone? It wasn't that long ago. But those puzzles are kind of ones that I just, like, I just kind of... They're not ones I totally super figure out. Let's see. I played Panel de Pone about October of last year, so a couple months. Do, 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 do. There's different endings for any of the girls you marry. Yeah, I'm probably just going to do one. I don't think I'm going to see every single one. That would just take too long, I think. Unless it's really short, but... Feels like the design of the game is you would just pick one, you know? ATSC? I haven't even heard of that. It's just higher quality. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I feel like the purpose is I'm supposed to pick someone myself, you know? I could pull it, though. I've actually thought about that myself. Generally in games with different options for who you marry and stuff like that. Part of me wants to just do it myself, but part of me also is like, you know, if I left it to pull, that's like kind of the easy way out. All right, time to see my score. Woo! The record, by the way, was 5 million. I can't even reach a single million. I tried. All right, I think that is officially it for BS Super Mario USA Power Challenge. Maybe someday I'll seek out the translation for this, but for now, that'll be all.